Hello everyone. This is a video response to a couple of emails I got to some of my artwork that I had up there, or some of the weird things I had up there. One being this thing, and the other mainly is this. I made both of these. Well, first I'll tell you one thing. I went to school for being a special effects artist at the Tom Savini School or makeup program in Pittsburgh. So I kind of learned how to do some of this kind of stuff in there, but mostly from when I worked at Ripley's Entertainment, which is the company for Ripley's, believe it or not. A lot more prop fabrication I learned from doing that kind of stuff. But I mostly got emails about this Devil's Rejects mask, which is the mask that Otis wears in the beginning of the film. Now I know it's not super duper exact to the one that's in the film, but when I made this, I think Devil's Rejects had just came out. If not, it was like that fall or something of that sort, because I think it came out in the summer. And I only had like a bootleg copy, and it's like so like dark in there. So this is like before. I think there's like an official copy made by NECA or something. So I had to just get it where I can get it, and the picture too. But what this is made out of is a 5-gallon bucket, like the sides of this 5-gallon bucket, two of them fused together, and then I melted the edges with a heat gun. I put some glue in between the two halves of the bucket as well. And then the back is this thing here, which is like a back of one of those like flip masks that you can get like at any Home Depot. And these little knobbers here, which I guess are like parts from a boiler, are just dresser drawer knobs. This cost me about $11 to make. Not including, because I already had the paint, so I guess maybe if you put the paint in and the clear coat and all that kind of stuff, it might have been like $20. But yeah, it fits pretty good. I mean, it's not super exact, but it fits alright, I think. Let's see how I look. And it'll clicks in the back. I mean, this thing's solid. I mean, I could probably wear this like paintballing or something if I really wanted to, and I could lift it up like this and just have it like that. I mean, it's pretty darn solid. And I made it to see if anyone would want it when the Devil's Rejects come out, but I guess no one really wanted it. I put it up on eBay like a million years ago, and like I put like a decent price, because it took me like a week or so to make it off and on, and they're like, nah, I'll give you like $20 for it. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not giving you that for $20. So yeah, that's the Devil's Rejects mask that I made way back when. That was a long time ago. I think it was the same summer that Willy Wonka remake or reimagining Charlie and Chocolate Factory came out, if I'm not mistaken. So I remember that in the same theater. The next one is just something simple. I think I did this in like 3 days, if that. The hardest part was finding an all plastic doll, because most dolls these days, they're plastic here, like on this part, but up here it's like a urethane rubber. So to find like a hard plastic doll, it was hard to find. And this is like not even finished. I just sort of just gave up on it. I got lost interest. But it was supposed to be as an adaptation of what I saw on this guy's website, which I found on MySpace, which he does these things called autopsy babies, which are all these weird, fucked up babies that like are all mashed up and fucked up and just really, really cool. And I bet the guy didn't like take one of these and just fuck it up like I did. He actually like sculpts the babies all like fucked up, or he takes it from a mold he made of a baby and he fucks it up. And he sells them for like hundreds of dollars. So I wasn't like looking to make money out of it. I was just trying to make one myself. So yeah, people wanted to ask about that, and all I did with this is to make it kind of weird. I cut part of the hair off, as you can see, and I kind of melted it with a heat gun and with a blowtorch to kind of disfigure it the best I could. And then I glued the eye kind of halfway shut, because I mean, if you're that fucked up, your eye's not going to be working that well. So yeah, and I really wanted to add like a burnt diaper to the bottom. I don't know, I just didn't do it. As I said, that's why it's unfinished, because it doesn't have the burnt diaper. So yeah, and the thing doesn't sit very well. Remember, I got this for $1 at Salvation Army. Everyone looked at me, he's like, oh great, this pedophile's buying this little thing for a child. Well, yeah, that's it. I just figured I'd do a video response, since like 4 people asked me at least about the Devil's Rejects mask and 1 asked me about this. So yeah, it was a video response to that kind of stuff. So if there's any questions anyone has for me about this stuff or the Savini School or anything of that sort, really quick note, I don't recommend going to the Savini School. The only reason for that is, it's not that it's not good. You won't get a career in doing special effects anymore. I'm sorry to tell you, even in Hollywood, it's very hard to do it. I have friends that are in California now that are having a lot of difficulty finding jobs. You know, and there's people that go to Savini School year after year, and they have such great hopes. Like, if this was 1990 and that school came out, I would say you had a good chance, because a lot of people weren't using computer effects as much as then. This was 1980, I would say, fuck yeah, you're on the brink, you're on the edge. I mean, the only people that have been doing it from that since then is like a couple of people. You had Savini, you had Dick Smith, you had just a couple of people, Stan Winston. You know, now everyone's doing it computer effects because it's a lot cheaper in a way, you know, and you don't have as much man hours on creating these items. And I'm interrupted by a phone call by creditors. Fucking hate them. So yeah, that's my little thing about Savini School. Not that I'm bitter or anything. I did get a great job for a couple years using Savini School. I just came to the realization, as a few people in the like, that special effects, other than doing like, you know, underground movies and stuff like that, it's pretty much dead. Sorry to say. Game over. So now I have a $50,000 hobby. I mean, granted, some asshole might say, Rich, you could have tried harder. You could have did this, you could have did that. Yeah, I could have. But no. So, yeah, just wanted to do this and answer a few questions about that. So, that's it. Quick video of 10 minutes about that. Talk to you later, YouTube. Bye.